Picture this. You ask Facebook, yes, Facebook of all social media platforms, who the biggest issues in fantasy football are in 2024. And well, Facebook didn't disappoint. What they did was give me a plethora of answers, which is why we're going to have multiple parts to this video because can't fit it all in one. But these people have some big issues with some big names, actually. So let's see if their issues are warranted or if they're just crazy Facebook people. Yes, our first person, for some reason, is Bijan Robinson. Now, why would it be Bijan Robinson? Who knows? The man is a monster of a running back. We know Arthur Smith kind of screwed him up and made him RB17 in fantasy points per game last season, but he did rank 9th in snap shares. He was 3rd in targets, 6th in receptions, and 4th in receiving yards amongst running backs. Oh, yeah. He gets the 6th easiest schedule this year in the NFL. He is going to be treated, so he says, like the Christian McCaffrey of this offense. He has a quarterback in Kirk Cousins who is going to allow the defense to no longer sit in a pocket and just protect against Bijan. Nope, they have to play against the receivers, the tight ends, and everybody else because Kirk Cousins can actually sling that ball. So I don't really know why we're worried about Bijan Robinson. He is a first-round pick. I get that first-round picks can bust all the time. But when you have this pedigree, this opportunity, and Tyler Algier is really not that scary to steal snaps, Bijan is safe. Our next person is Garrett Wilson. So what was the issue with Garrett Wilson? Well, okay, we'll keep this pretty simple. There was no Aaron Rodgers last year. But this year he gets the 7th easiest wide receiver strength of schedule in the NFL. And last year he was getting used like a wide receiver one. His quarterback just couldn't hit him to save his life. He was 9th in target share. He was 1st in the air yard share and 5th in first read share. You really can't ask for more. Like, yes, Mike Williams has come on. Breece Hall is another year in and healthy this season. But with Aaron Rodgers there, everything elevates because even if he's the weirdest mofo on the planet, he's a very good quarterback and that arm is still strong. Doesn't matter which darkness retreat he goes on. Garrett Wilson is probably one of the safer picks as long as Aaron Rodgers stays healthy. But you could say as long as someone stays healthy for every receiver. Garrett Wilson with Aaron Rodgers to the moon. Are we really here? Are we really talking about Christian McCaffrey? CMC should not be here. I'm sorry. He just shouldn't be here. The dude was the man once again because he was finally healthy. And you are injury prone until you are no longer injury prone. He had a couple bad years, but this man came back last year averaging 21.2 touches with 126.5 total yards per game while ranking 2nd in carries, 4th in targets, and 1st in red zone touches amongst running backs. He's in a great offense that obviously centers around him. They just paid him to be the man. With running backs, your window is small. You don't pay that running back unless you plan to run him into the ground. Don't get smart. Don't get pretty. Don't go CeeDee Lamb over CMC. That's crazy. Don't go Tyreek or Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase over CMC. CMC is that 101, and there is no question about that. Our final person is Achane. Now, this one could be an issue because he's being drafted in the 2nd round, and he's a very great player. He was averaging 14.2 touches and about 113 total yards in the games he was playing. He's got crazy speed. He's electrifying. When he touches the ball, he can take it to the house. I understand that. But there's Raheem Mostert. Can we not forget about Raheem Mostert? Mike McDaniels is talking about Raheem Mostert being the one still. They drafted Jalen Wright. They still have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. They added Jonnu Smith into the offense. He's an efficiency person. So if you love efficiency, great. I love mass quantity, though. Give me 20 touches, the same thing that you would get for 10. Give me all the touches in the world because the more opportunity, the more chances I have to blow the game up. 2nd round, he's a little scary. Am I avoiding him? I wouldn't say I was if I had a very safe 1st-round pick. Let's say like a CeeDee Lamb or Justin Jefferson, and somehow it swung back to Achane. I'm game. Bring him on. But otherwise, he's risky, and I'd probably just pick another receiver in his ADP range and say, screw it. I'll get some running backs later. It's the land of the hero to 0 RBs, so just keep that in mind when you're playing the game. But out of the 4 people we're going to discuss today, Achane is definitely the biggest issue of the 4. But I still believe he's going to be pretty good. I just don't know if he's 2nd round good. We're going to have more videos like this. We're going to cut them into pieces because nobody wants to watch a 60-minute video. Come on, let's be honest. You're not watching a 60-minute video. So if you can, like, comment, subscribe, and tell me some of the players you think that are going to be the biggest issue, and I'll bring them into the next video here.